Hello everybody. We have a new plate in the game, so let's talk about it. I don't have it to demo, right, but let's talk about it just to see. This is our chase for the weekend, right? They've laid it out. It's at a fairly cheap cost that should be possibly free to obtain. But do we need it? Is this plate needed in the game? I think it's extra, and I'm actually going to chase other things, but let's just show a couple spots where we could actually use it. It is the Unquestioned Authority. We'll call it the Steffi plate. I don't even know if she does green multiplies. I don't even know. I looked at her move damage set. That's about it. But I don't have her. Just from the Merrick's videos and Lee. But increase your gym damage by 100% for green for 2 turns whenever you create 6 or more multis. I could tell you the first character that comes to my mind is going to be old Batista. Batista has gotten so good that it's ridiculous. It needs Whaley things, right? You need a green Piper plate. That's the big elephant in the room. The second thing, you need the moment. With those 2 things, you can do enough. You would use this setup right here, and then maybe Memrock or something like that. We're going to go ahead and just show this, because Howdy is available in the game. You do have to, chase to get him. He's not a free poster by any means, but that's okay. We always need something to chase. This is a Armor King build with Roxanne. I'm going to only use 2 moves. We're going to create a row break right there. That's it. 1 gem. Boom. Next, we're going to throw our pyros out. Then we're going to throw our multiplies. Now, I have tier hype 2 on it. So this roughly hits for about 150 million from me right now without the Steffi plate. But this would get another 100% to jump us even higher. Okay? These gems are currently doing 5.1 million. Take a swipe. That's it. You don't even need the third move. In fact, the third move is an 8 MP move, so you actually have to make a 3 match before you throw out your multis, and we're just not interested in that. Just a 2 move, done. 2 move and a swipe. And it does about 150 million. Now, if we do that plus the new plate, you're probably looking at somewhere closer to maybe another 20 million. Again, is it needed when you're already doing 150 mil? But we are starting to see Showboat, or not Showboat, well, yes, Showboat, but Showdown characters get stupid. And it's just kind of one of those that the more you have, the better it is. Hello, we can't search by the name Zombie. Sammy. I really wish that they would make better stuff for us instead of this baby shit, but it is what it is. Sammy's another one. Okay? Sammy, we used to have to run a little funky. But now, we don't have to. So Sammy was one of those that you could run him triple green with the green Piper, but we're focused on making multis. So same concept. We're going to use Armor King. We're going to use Roxanne. Boom. Boom. Now this time you don't need Howdy, but if you got this guy, Memrock is your alternate. We've got this moment, which then increases our multiplies by 5. This is the strongest idea for this setup. Let's go ahead and just throw... Do I have one with a jade plate? I used to. Back in the gap, I had... We don't, so let's just go ahead and throw on any strap. Let's just go ahead and throw this 150 on here. All right. So this is with no plate. With that same plate though, the pyro plate, oh, let me tell you. So in the past, you would have to put this like somewhere down here where you could get some type of a row break. Ideally, you wanted to take a vertical swipe. It wasn't always good. So now with Armor King, you can throw it down there at the bottom. You skip the buff, right? So there is that. You skip the buff, which the buff is big, but when you're adding the Piper plate plus this new one, you'll see here that it doesn't matter. Each one of these is doing 7.1 million without a plate. So this is just a strap. Let me get my calculator out. 713.1825 times, that is 5 by 2, that's 10. So that's 71 million before we even get to a single plate. Okay. And then we're going to do that times 6. This is going to be with the green Piper, and this is Leo, green Piper, and the new plate, the Stephanie plate. It's at 427,909,000. 427 million. That's almost 500 million. That's how impactful this plate can be. Now, let's go ahead and just imagine. I know this is all imaginary for y'all because I'm working on a calculator y'all can't see. I don't have the cool screen one that Slim has. 1825. That times 5. Whoa. Okay, no, that works. Times 5 is 35 million. So per gem, it's 35 million, and then we do that times 10. So without the Stephanie plate, that is doing 356,591,250. Once you add it, you're at the 400 level. Sammy is ridiculous. And then we're just going to go ahead and do this. Break 3 rows. You just break the one on the bottom. That's fine. That's all we're needing to do. And it ends the match. Sammy's just ridiculous. The only thing is, he's not 2-click. He is not 2-click. If you skip over any of that, it drastically goes down, right? It just doesn't work. So let's see anything else we could do with this to where make a 3x7 into black gems. Power gems come from the sub. That's going to be about it. You could always throw this back in there, right? But they're so... Oh, wait, hang on. We want to take our multis out. That replaced this. There's so much risk with this. When it hits huge. When it doesn't, it's just really underwhelming. Sammy, definitely the GOAT when it comes to this new plate. We're going to go... I've got it on a sticky note. Yes. All right. The next two are going to be two technicians that play very similar, and that is going to be Zombie Jacob. This is for blue. Yeah, blue. Okay. You don't even really need this, but well, why not? When in Rome. Okay, so the risk with this is increase your green MP, so it does have that. We've got to be cautious of. It is a increased by 4. The move itself is a 5 MP, so we just need the 1. And then we can just load up. You can't increase the number of multis, but you can increase Sherry. And let's just go this. Okay, for a bottom plate, you would have a jade plate. Do I have a strap with a jade plate? Just so we could show the people. I haven't used the jade plate in forever. There we go. There's one. Let's throw a couple gems on there, shall we? Let's keep it on the green weenie. Keep it on mommy. And we'll just throw some. Ideally, you want to actually, every character, do some type of a quick search to get the best gems on them. But this will work for now because it's our damage is going to be skewed, right? Because we are doing, I've got hype and all that jazz. We're probably not going to see a number. All right, are our multiplies moves maxed out? Yes. This move is doing like 30 something million, 35 million. We're gonna go ahead and skip that turn, that Doom Assault, just so that we could see just the multiply. $4.7 million. And then you go kaboom. Again, 10 to 15 million. Possibly a little bit more because they're on times 12s. Nope, no number there. 4.7. This does the bottom 4 rows, which is 28 gems. So that's 4, 7. That's doing 131. So yeah, that should get you to 150 with that Steffi plate. Plus you got the 30 million coming from the other move if you decide to use that. And last but not least, it's going to be Dexter. Dexter, there he is. Let's go ahead and steal that strap. There we go. And same entourage. Wait, with Dexter there's 6. There's 6. So we can't use Sherry, but we can use another free-to-play in Live. Alright. Dexter, same thing. You got the increase, so watch out for your Hakus. Same as, what's his face? Jacob. Now this one does only 2 rows, but we have the moment for Dexter, so his are much higher. You lose 2 rows, but you gain 7 on the multis. So these are doing 6.3, 6, 3, 6, 7, and times 14. It's 89,138,000. So Dexter's probably my least favorite. Is there some things that can help get him over the hump a little bit? Sure. He probably needs this plate the most. Hang on, is my Dexter leveled up? And does he have a hollow star? I don't play this guy, so he's fine. He was kind of overshadowed because of Ilya. No, he doesn't have a hollow star. His levels are not maxed. Okay, so he should get a little bit closer to that 100 million before the plate. Dexter will be a decent choice. He's probably going to be the least out of that group of 4. Outside of that, I'm not really sure of anybody else. Let's see, Stephanie. Let's see if we could click on her, get her moves, botch gems. Alright, so deal damage and make a 4x5 area into multiplies of 6. That's a black move. Choose a 5x5 area to swap into green gems and pin the opponent. Hardcore if opponent's style is defensive. Increase. Gain black. So 7 MP, 6 MP. Oh wow, 6 MP move. That looks like it'd be okay. I don't think you're going to be doing China damage, but I think it looks okay. So Stephanie might be the one female that we're looking at. You could do it also on Jade Cargill, although I've got some other videos on Cargill. There's going to be better plates, better ways to run her than the old way, which is this, right? Because you have Cascade with risk with this in order to get those greens. She's still going to be stronger with the Snowfall plate, where you're just using the Snowfall plate as a dud, and the Nightmare Insignia, because your aim is at yellow gems, which is her primary. She breaks a few more of the green ones, but you could really set off some cascades with her. Some other spots that are note. Let's see anything that comes to mind. I think those are going to be our main targets. So, Stephanie, Batista, Zombie Sammy, Zombie Jacob, Dexter, with a big asterisk by Batista and Zombie Sammy, and I guess and Jacob too. I don't know if y'all originally saw the way that I had Jacob set up. That's kind of really spicy, and I enjoy playing him that way. The day that they come out with a blue trap plate, he is going to be headed straight up. He's already up, but it's This guy didn't have multis, right? No, he just had the column breaks, which made multis. I think that's going to be it. That's a wrap. There's going to be some more in there. Incredible Sherry. No, she's X break, right? Yeah, she's X break. There's going to be some more. There's a few other concepts hidden within there. But those are going to be our primary targets. Again, not the greatest, but it looks like it's going to be free. So that's good. Which is good because I can't tell you how many Nightmare Insignias. But we'll jump into the prize wall in a separate video. Until then, if you've got any recommendations for our Unquestioned Authority plate, please feel free to put them in the comments, and I'll try to... I won't rework this video, but if anybody asks in the future, I could definitely put it in as a recommendation. Y'all take care.